Oh, God. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. Strap in. We are in the second half of week 4 of the Winter 2026 Super League Swiss rounds. And this is an upper mid-table match. I think both of these players are somehow 2-0-1. So both of them will be looking for the win here because 3-0-1 will give them a huge chance of qualifying through the Swiss round. 2-2-0 will give them a chance, but 3-0-1 will give them a huge chance. And conversely, neither of them wants to lose because 2-0-2 massively drops their chances of getting through to the not Swiss rounds. I don't even know what to call it, the knockout rounds or whatever. However, I'm telling you now, this is going to be some bad play. I'll try not to spend the entire time mumping. So the rats are probably going to Daka. I say probably. Feufollet could do anything. I wonder if the amount of people playing Old World Alliance, especially Page, for example, who doesn't normally play a team like this, has anything to do with the fact that Devo won the World Cup with them. Because there's no way that Page has any realization that Devo, basically diced his way to the championship. Most of these mid-level players, especially ones like Page, like bangers and stuff, are just going to be, stuck on, results-based thinking. Because, they can't tell the difference, really, between top-level play and not. So, I wonder if that's why, there's no reason for someone like Page to play Old World Alliance. That, or he just looked at the rule set and found what he thought was the bashiest team. Maybe it is Old World Reliance in the rule set. I don't remember the rule set very well now. It's a lot of games ago we looked at it. He's not leaving the Roger back, but he... Okay. Either the Roger is doing something or the Roger is at the back. One or the other. The Roger being halfway up the pitch is fucking stupid. Pick a lane, dude. So these being based on these makes it very likely that he's not Dakering, which doesn't surprise me. I doubt he knows how. So we're stuck watching rats hopefully surviving, getting based up. The Roger placement is bizarre. There's nobody on the tree in case of a blitz. There's so much wrong with this that my soul is dying a little bit. Look how bad this setup is. Just look at it. Just list all of the things wrong with this setup. Firstly, it looks like he's going to block players, which you can only do by putting extra assists in. When he did have a guard that could have just been in the middle to 2 dice them both and then 3+ away at the end. Secondly, if he wasn't going to do that, a gutter could be on the tree. These can be on the outside, and we just disengage. Thirdly, we haven't protected against a blitz. Like, there's a gutter runner on this side. There's a single blitzer on this side, not protecting huge swathes of the pitch at all. Fourthly, the Roger is just there. What's the point of the Roger being there? What's the point of the thrower being there? It's not protecting anything. And on a blitz, the tree can base the Roger. The tree can base the thrower. Like, what the fuck is the point of it? I genuinely don't know what on earth is happening here. Nothing good is the answer. This is just about as haphazard as you can imagine. Like, it has some vague basis of shapes, but, like, they're not any shapes you'd ever want to make yourself. I don't know what it is. The Norse symbol for incompetence. I give up. I take it back when I said that I won't just spend the entire game mumping. I'm going to spend the entire game mumping. That's who he uses. That's who he uses as an assist. That's who's exposed at the front of his screen. His fucking reroll. His unprotected Armor 7 reroll. Just so he can take a blockless block on a dwarf. Jesus. He stood a gutter runner next to the fucking Roger. He's moved both assists in before he takes one block, and he's also picked up the ball. So either he's not re-rolling them. If he failed that pickup, I'd have been interested to see if he re-rolled it. If he won in 9 this, would have he re-rolled it? Because he's put the other assist in already. How many re-rolls will we invest in here? Take this block, wait to see if it's a 1 in 9 before you put another person in here. Why are we taking this way round? If that 1 in 9 is bad, this is the guy you want to save the most. Oh, look, he is re-rolling it. Well, there we go. Down to 2 re-rolls he goes. Great. He can blitz. Oh, my God. So he could have blitzed the thrower onto the tree in case he gets pushes. You know what's going to happen instead? If he gets pushes, he's going to re-roll it. No way. We're surfing. So we don't get to blitz the re-roll and the thrower for the 1 turn. So in case you're wondering why I'm like, why is he surfing? Like, the reason is he's 3 squares away, and that's a loner. So you're not even re-rolling. So it's only 27% to even get there. And then it was a blockless block, right, to knock out as well. So it's only 89% of that. So 1 in 4 times you get the surf. Like, it's not good odds of a surf. And there's a thrower that's going to have a leader reroll gone if you clip it. Right there. Oh my god, dude. So he can make it a free 2 dice. The best way to do that is to put this guard in there in the middle and blitz this top one and chain straight down because he's covering these and you need to tag the wrestler. So the best way to do that is to take the block and push in. And then you get a 2 dice on the ball because you don't want to try and do rushes around the outside or dodge from a tail or anything. So the best way to do that is just to tag him, is just to blitz into this. But Christ alive. Can do it on the bottom corner and not have to base the rat ogre. Oh, I'd want to base the rat ogre. I'd do that on purpose to base the rat ogre. The rat ogre you want based on the guys it's unlikely to hurt. You don't want it free to be able to blitz anyone free or anything. I would absolutely purposefully base him. Yeah, but he's likely to die. And one of them can just be cleared, right? What is this? How did he make this? How is it just a dude who's rocked up in a t-shirt and fucking yoga pants? There's the pow. And the armor break. What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why aren't we doing that? So I would be considerably more worried about the ball. I guess he can't get to base the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can jam this one in, but I guess this one can hand off to this one and eat potatoes. That is a bit of a problem, actually. Not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's nice. There's really nice, isn't it? Having to get past him as well is real nice. Because it means you have to use the Roger, sorry, and the Roger basically has to get a POW. He doesn't have to get a POW. But this guy can also come over and, like, cover the screen with him. 3 rushes here and you're in trouble. But I guess the problem is if you try to block off this, he just, because it's so early in the drive, he just goes back to the middle over here. Rats, man. Oh, well, that is... I think we can agree objectively shit. Didn't even activate the tree. I would have considered doing the rush to base the mighty blow with the tree. It's pretty great. The tree is kind of out of it at the moment. Yep, ball just fucks off. So he just resets because it's early enough in the drive. The gutter didn't die, so he can just reset. So in case anyone is wondering, what just happened is exactly why I hate playing rats, right? That was really bad play from the rats, and they got a bad result where he did get the pow on the blodger and stunned him, and it doesn't matter because he just rolled some twos and their extreme speed now gets them back out of trouble. It does, like, there's a lower bar for how good you have to be because you can just get yourself out of trouble so easily by just rolling some twos. I guess why I don't like playing rats. Leads to bad habits. Rats have my highest win rate in Blood Bowl 3. It's over 80%. I just hate playing them. I haven't played them since I've had problems with the RNG sketch. I'd be interested to see if that held. Wait, what's happening? What? So now you try to do a rush with the tree? A double rush with the tree? Did he not blitz? What the fuck is happening in that turn? Okay, that's a stand. Where's the blitz? They're all basing. Aren't you basing him to blitz him? Is that not the plan? I would have put him in there and blitzed him from above, because on a POW, I can chain the Roger onto the, like, away and off. The dwarf isn't there, out of the way, and move him. So the Roger now has to activate. He doesn't have a free block or anything. And the people he can blitz into are dwarves, and you've got your player back to be a thing. But he doesn't blitz at all, does he? How does Page, the banger of all bangers, forget to blitz? Like, this isn't a blitz. This is just the world's weirdest double rush. I have literally no clue what the fuck that turn was. Was he eating a pizza? Like, you just can't Penguin Academy this stuff, right? It's just nonsense. Well, he's down to one reroll. Could have six diced the catcher there. And then just based the mighty blow tackle with the Roger. Okay, annoyingly, he's in his own way here, isn't he? If he tagged him, he could have done the dodge and come around to two dice the ball. He could still one dice the ball. It doesn't have block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he has to 3, 2, 2 to one dice the ball. It's in Chunt's column. He could get a full pow. I guess we can do this instead. Not entirely certain what the point of that is. Is he going to one dice the Roger? Looks like he is. Nope, he's going to do a rush instead. Gets a pow. Get powed. And removes the Roger. Amazing. There we go. Hey, do you know how that wouldn't have happened? If you'd six diced the catcher instead. I mean, come on, okay. A casual one dice pow, that is. The follow's a bit weird, isn't it? Because then he just stands up and it's still a two dice block. You could have blocked him so he went on to the mighty blow and then stayed there. Tree's rooted. You know, it's really annoying that there is, when you mouse over a big guy who's confused, it says he's confused. But when you mouse over a rooted tree, there's nothing on him. You just blitz with this gutter. Oh, I would have blitzed with the gutter. They could all just dodge away from the dwarf, to be fair. Get powed. I was going to say, he's got a red dice now, hasn't he? Because this is just a straight sack on the ball. I mean, it still will be. Wow. No. God damn it. That wasn't right, was it? The push is better. No, it isn't. The push he'd just follow, right? And then they'd both be stuck on them. But he shouldn't have stood him up. He could have used him as the assist, blocked him, moved him over one, because he can only move one square, and then taken a block, and that frees up the catcher to go and do the one dice blitz on the ball. 5+. But, you know, what are you going to do at that point? Guess he can do the same thing, but with him. But he could have come over here and based the guard, just in case you get the POW, you know. These two could have gone on the ball. This looks like it's going to be a rat score. Okay, now he's got to do a dodge to go and sack the ball. Makes the dodge. Skull. Into skull. Into his own removal. Classic Blood Bowl move. I have attempted to sack the ball, so I will roll a 1 in 200 result. Which was not me exaggerating. I think I'm right. I think it's about 1 in 200 to remove yourself as an armor 7 piece. Or 8+. He skulled again! Jesus Christ. Oh man, there's a lot of skulls. It's not often that a player makes Page look better. In a competition like this, obviously on ladder, most people do, but in a competition where people are supposed to be good, it is not often that I think Page has been the better player here. It just doesn't happen that often. So the catcher stayed out, so there's no catcher one turn, so he's all in on the throw. Hey! A fling toss score. Doesn't get his guard back. But, so now, all he's got to do... all he has to do set up against a blitz, play safe, punch things in the face, and walk slowly forward. That's it. Like, that is literally all he has to do. So, of course, doesn't set up against a blitz and immediately opens with loner blocks. It's like playing safe, but not really. Just randomly go stand on the ball and do a loner 1 in 27. Into a non-loner blockless block. What is happening? Well, he got a removal. But this ball is, I mean, are we serious? Like, what if you fail this pickup? In fact, what if you don't fail the pickup? Isn't half of this team just going to come through here and cut off these two players from the rest of your team? Like, can you not see that? What if you have to re-roll this? You're down to 2 re-rolls immediately because you can't not re-roll it, right? Because then half of their team will be down here and you haven't picked up the ball yet, which is just even worse. Oh, look. Oh, look. I know that when this happens, it makes people think that I've pre-watched the games. I can fucking assure you, I do not have time to pre-watch these games. It's just because I call out everything that could go wrong, right? So when something does go wrong, I'm likely to have called it out. That's all it is. It's just, you know. But it does make me smile when it does go wrong. Because this is just awful, isn't it? This right here is why everyone just takes the piss out of Page and his inability to do anything against like agility teams. Because he just does this. Like, this is just dumb now, isn't it? This is game losingly shit. After I just praised him, well, not praise, wasn't really praise, was it? After he could have taken it as praise in the first half, he's instantly game-losingly shit. Hello, Hargrim. Welcome to game-losingly shit. Like, how in the blue fuck do you make this safe, other than throwing a pass? Which is 3 1 in 9s. All of which have to work. Oh, wait. Hang on. He's blitzing with the thrower. He's going to pick up without sure hands. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so it's 2 1-in-9s and a rush. Oh, sorry, Nut. Do you work in like care type facility? Or is this just random assault? Yeah, one of my good friends used to do that. And Ham, who you don't know because he's in my Call of Duty group, but in general is around. Oh, you might know him because he spent a lot of time on Davo's channel. He works in similar job. So yeah, I know quite well how much it can suck. It's like my friend's called Chris, right? I'm not doxing him or anything. It's not an unpopular name. Yeah, when Chris used to work there, he used to come home with like constant stories of being spat on, being insulted, being attacked. Because yeah, like you say, it's not their fault necessarily. Usually, the people who need this kind of care have issues of some kind, but still have to deal with it, right? Someone, someone's there getting pushed or shoved or punched or kicked or spat on. And there it is, the 1-in-3. Nope, doesn't 1-in-9. Okay, he's just keeping the ball. I just realized he's not even doing the handoff. I thought he was doing a handoff to the catcher, but he's just keeping the ball on a skillless lino. And now he has no re-rolls because of how terrible his first turn was. Remember when I said all he has to do is play safe and not do something stupid and he just auto wins this game? Now he has the ball on a skillless lino and has no re-rolls. This is Super League, right? And you can't keep MrPage out of Super League or out of World Championships because the whole ladder like system is set up for people like Page. People who aren't that good at Blood Bowl but can just spam loads of games with Mighty Blow teams because hardly anyone good plays ladder. So they will always get to the top of ladder. They will always qualify for cups. If you qualify for every cup, you're bound to get through to the top of one of them. Like everything stems from the official competition of Blood Bowl 3 being dog shit. In this case, dog shit runs uphill. Every single thing is tainted by the official competition that feeds all the other competitions being shit. I have to watch people be bad in Super League, like which should be the creme de la creme of Blood Bowl, because it's fed by bad competitions. I'll have to put up with people telling me that Paige is good and Crystal is good, who's nowhere near as bad as Paige, by the way, because they're going to be top of this new ladder system of point scoring for doing things. And the people telling me this and calling me stupid for saying they're bad and stuff are not going to understand at all. They're just never going to get it. It's just going to annoy me forever that I have to keep explaining that if something is fed by garbage, it stays garbage. If you have no skill-based like competition as your feeder competition, then obviously all of the other competitions are worse. Obviously. It's annoying. It's annoying how bad these players are and that they're in Super League. The system would be interesting. It's not necessary, but the system would be interesting if the competitions that awarded points to the leaderboard weren't shit. Like, what? Who cares who wins points in ladder? Like, who the fuck cares who wins points in ladder? At any point, at any point of any season, go look at the front page of ladder and tell me how many actually good players are there. Because it ain't fucking many. Anyway, there's my rant. Let's have a look to see how Paige tries to get out of this. Juggernaut! Okay. What's happening? Why? Did he need all of the... There's one guard on him. Why does he need all of these assists? And then he just leaves. He leaves his... Okay. Whatever. That's not the blitz. How is that not the blitz? How was that not the blitz? Because he wanted a full power bodge gutter, obviously. Well, he removed his own guard. Good job. Ugh. Oh, good lord, man. Why is he standing up again? Oh my god, that's a wonder... I've left the temples on. Like, my entire fucking... This entire game is just gonna have that, like, Charlie gif on it. Because, like, that's how I feel for this entire, like, game. I'll turn it off. I'm not going to leave it on the entire game. But Jesus Christ. How do you manage that? Just how? How the fuck have you managed to one dice a strength 2 player with a Roger? Why are you going that way? Why aren't you going this way so you can take this 2 dice block? Because you're just going to one him, aren't you? Of course you are. Imagine a world where you don't one dice that. And you follow so that when he takes a block and follows, he can take a block. And you get hit with both of these players. Oh, he's not even bothering. He's going to 3 dice him and 2 dice him. Okay, the Roger is down. Okay. I mean, that's a 3 dice. Whew. Okay. Well, he somehow got out of it again. Every turn with his 0 rerolls, his blockless blocks and whatever all seem fine. Doesn't get a POW. Bases the ball. Fails a dodge. Stuns himself. But still, every single thing the page does is a 3%, right? That's a 3%. Every single thing that he does is a 3%. Well, that wasn't. Okay, there we go. No armor break, but just all totally fine. Even does a 1-er for fun. Amazing. So he can obviously chain him onto the ball for a red dice, which isn't terrible because the ball carrier doesn't have block. Or he could just blitz with the Roger and put the Roger on the ball. And then, you know, do the usual base everyone up thing that rats love to do. There's the animal savagery. Doesn't hurt himself because Mighty Blow doesn't activate from the ground. I mean, base him at that point, right? You might as well just base everyone. You don't want a guard going in on the Roger. I'm not entirely certain what the point of that was. Oh my god, you followed. What? You followed? There's no one tagging the tree. Okay. Oh my god, why... Okay, sure. I guess no one who could blitz him had block, right? So I guess why not? Why are we... do we need 1, 2... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, you can get there with this block. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. And we trade off down here. It's not terrible. Rats still doing their base shit up game. Still can't roll a POW on this guy. Doesn't follow, so... Where's the blitz coming then? I don't know where the blitz is. Oh, he's blitzing him with the guard. Okay. Double rushed in. Okay. Oh my, what the fuck was that? Okay. So I don't really mean to tell you your job, Paige, but your job here is to make sure that the rats can't take the ball off you and score. I'm telling you now, you just failed that job because 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, all of these gutter runners can score. And this one is going to pick up the ball and give it to this one. And then he's going to fuck off down here. And there's going to be batshit all you can do about it. For a couple of twos, you just lost this game. Or he's going to do a random rush going that way. Waste all of his gutter runners running in the wrong direction. Holy shit, this is terrible. Okay, now he's going to hand off to that one and not have the other gutter runners as backup scoring threats. Well, whatever. Worked anyway, even though it was wrong. And he's doing rushes. And he's standing in Chunt's column. The fuck is he doing? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Full pow. In the crowd. Up there. You don't get to win the game. How do you end up with such a shitty position when all 4 gutter runners were in scoring range? I mean, that is just absolutely awful. Jeez Louise. Why did we do that block first? Why did we do that block first? No, base the Roger. Why didn't we just base the Roger? Why the fuck would we base him? So the Roger now 3 dices the catcher. Oh wait, that's a move. That's not even a blitz. So we're chaining, but we need a pow. What are you doing? Whatever. I don't care. Congratulations, Feufollet. Outplayed MrPage. That was quite the burning clown car of shit. Yeah, and that wasn't even like bottom of the table or anything. Feufollet now goes, I think, 3-0-1. He's like at the top of the table somewhere, which is, yeah, that's a thing that's real. All right, well, we'll see you in the next match, and hopefully everyone can forget that this one ever existed.